The 2018 NBA Draft is here. Who will go number 1? What will the Blazers do at 24? We will update you with all the latest information here, and be sure to follow us on Twitter for all the latest from the Trailblazers practice facility. First round 1. Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton, 7 feet 1 inch, 250 pounds center, Arizona 2. Sacramento's Marvin Bagley 3, 6 feet 11 inches, 234 pounds forward, Duke 3. Atlanta, traded to Dallas, Luka Doncic, 6 feet 7 inches, 218 pounds guard, forward, Real Madrid, Spain 4, Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr., 6 feet 11 inches, 242 pounds forward, Michigan State 5, Dallas, traded to Atlanta, Trae Young, 6 feet 2 inches, 180 pounds guard, Oklahoma 6. Orlando, Mohamed Bamba, 6 feet 11 inches, 225 center, Texas 7, Chicago, Wendell Carter Jr., 6 feet 10 inches, 259 pounds forward, Duke 8, Cleveland, from Brooklyn via Boston, Colin Sexton, 6 feet 3 inches, 190 pounds guard, Alabama 9. New York, Kevin Knox, 6 feet 9 inches, 215 pounds forward, Kentucky 10, Philadelphia, from Los Angeles Lakers via Phoenix, the pick was later traded to the Suns, Mikal Bridges, 6 feet 7 inches, 210 pounds guard, Villanova 11. Charlotte, traded to the Clippers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 6 feet 6 inches, 180 pounds guard, Kentucky, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, athletic, runs in his blood 12. LA Clippers, from Detroit, traded to Charlotte, Miles Bridges, 6 feet 7 inches, 225 pounds guard, forward, Michigan State, Miles Bridges compared to former Blazer Jerome Kersey 13. LA Clippers, Jerome Robinson, 6 feet 6 inches, 191 pounds guard, Boston College, BC's Jerome Robinson 14. Denver, Michael Porter Jr., 6 feet 10 inches, 215 pounds forward, Missouri 15. Washington, Troy Brown, 6 feet 7 inches, 235 pounds forward, Oregon. Draft profile, Troy Brown, 6 feet 7 inches F. Oregon Empire, Oregon's Troy Brown 16. Phoenix, from Miami, traded to the 76ers, Zaire Smith, 6 feet 5 inches, 195 pounds guard, Texas Tech. Draft profile, Zaire Smith, a defensive-minded guard 17, Milwaukee, Dante DiVincenzo, 6 feet 5 inches, 205 pounds guard, Villanova. Draft profile, Dante DiVincenzo, 6'5 guard, Villanova. Empire, Dante DiVincenzo 18, San Antonio, Lonnie Walker, 6 feet 5 inches, 204 pounds guard, Miami. Empire, Miami's Lonnie Walker 19. Atlanta, from Minnesota, Kevin Huerter, 6 feet 7 inches, 190 pounds guard, Maryland. Draft profile 6'7" SG Kevin Huerter, a very versatile playmaker 20. Minnesota, from Oklahoma City via Utah, Josh Okogie, 6 feet 4 inches, 213 pounds guard, Georgia Tech. Draft profile, Josh Okogie, 6 feet 4 inches G. Georgia Tech. Draft profile video, Josh Okogie, 6 feet 4 inches guard, Georgia Tech. Empire, Georgia Tech's Josh Okogie 21. Utah, Grayson Allen, 6 feet 5 inches, 205 pounds guard, Duke 22. Chicago, from New Orleans, Chandler Hutchison, 6 feet 7 inches, 197 pounds guard, Boise State. Profile, Chandler Hutchison had been linked to Blazers even before the Combine. 23. Indiana, Aaron Holiday, 6 feet 1 inch, 185 pounds guard, UCLA. Draft profile, Aaron Holiday, 6'1", PG, UCLA. Draft profile video, Aaron Holiday, it runs in the family. Empire, Aaron Holiday 24. Portland, and Fernie Simons, 6 feet 4 inches, 180 pounds guard, IMG Academy. Draft profile, and Fernie Simons, 6'3", guard, IMG Academy. Draft profile video, and Fernie Simons. Blazers. Empire, IMG Academy. and Fernie Simons 25. Los Angeles Lakers, from Cleveland 26, Philadelphia 27, Boston 28, Golden State 29, Brooklyn, from Toronto 30, Atlanta, from Houston via LA Clippers, second round 31, Phoenix 32, Memphis 33, Dallas 34, Atlanta 35, Orlando 36, New York, from Chicago via Oklahoma City 37, Sacramento 38, Philadelphia, from Brooklyn 39, Philadelphia Philadelphia, from New York, 40, Brooklyn, from Los Angeles Lakers via Toronto and Orlando, 41, Orlando, from Charlotte via Phoenix and Memphis, 42, Detroit, 43, Denver, from LA Clippers via New York and Philadelphia, 44, Washington, 45, Brooklyn, from Milwaukee, 46, Houston, from Miami via Memphis, 47, Los Angeles Lakers, from Denver via Chicago and Utah, 48, Minnesota, 49, San Antonio, 50, Indiana, 51, New Orleans, 52, Utah, 53, Oklahoma City, 54, Dallas, from Portland via Denver, 55. Charlotte, from Cleveland via Brooklyn and Philadelphia, 56. Philadelphia, 57, Oklahoma City, from Boston, 58, Denver, from Golden State, 59, Phoenix, from Toronto, 60, Philadelphia, from Houston, unable to make a trade. Neil Olshey on Thursday decided the Trailblazers' best path was to gamble. So the Blazers' president of basketball operations took a chance in the first round, drafting guard Anfernee Simons, who earlier this month turned 19. Simons bypassed college last season and trained at the renowned IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. For Blazers fans who are hoping for a trade to land a proven veteran, or at least prospect who has a proven track record, the selection of Simons could be viewed as risky. And Olshey wouldn't dispute that. But it's not our job to play it safe, Olshey said. Our job is to go get the guy who has the talent, that if he pans out, you're not going to get as a free agent, and that nobody is going to trade him to you. That's what we are trying to find. Olshey thinks he might have that in Simons, a 6'4", 180-pound guard who is slight of build but heavy in potential. He's really gifted, Olshey said. We felt like he was the most talented guy left on the board. He has a really bright future. When the physical growth catches up to his natural, God-given ability, he's going to be a really good player. Later, in the second round, the Blazers traded with Sacramento to acquire Gary Trent Jr. with the 37th overall pick. Trent, another 19-year-old who just finished his freshman season at Duke, is a wing who is expected to have more of a chance to play next season. We are all looking for shooting, and this is a guy we think can step in right away and fill a void, Olshey said. How much or how little is up to Coach Terry Stotts. But I don't think we are going to need to be as patient with Gary. Since the Blazers were swept in the playoffs, Olshey has been transparent about seeking veterans to add to one of the youngest rosters in the NBA. And on Thursday, he directly said the Blazers are looking for wings. Ideally, Olshey said he would have liked to execute a trade using the team's $12.90 traded player exception from last July's move of Allen Crabbe, but the rest of the league was more focused on the draft, and not player movement. We were trying to look for teams where trading 24 could get us an impact rotation guy into the trade exception, Olshey said. But tonight wasn't about existing players. For other teams, it was about the draft. We were aggressive leading up to the draft, but we know it was to be a specific fit, a specific guy in terms of skill set. And a guy we believe could make an impact, Olshey said. Tonight wasn't the night to do that, so the Blazers looked ahead, hoping that a player most had targeted in the second round because of his youth and inexperience on the big stage will one day develop into a star. At that point in the draft, we are looking for the guy with the highest ceiling that we could possibly find, Olshey said. He's really gifted, Olshey said. Simons will likely be an off-the-ball guard, but could someday develop into a point. The Blazers have established guards in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, but have question marks behind them, as Shabazz Napier and Pat Connaughton are free agents and Wade Baldwin is working on a partially guaranteed contract. But this was not a need pick, this was a pick as far as who had the highest ceiling, Olshey said. There are things he can do that can't be replicated by a lot of guys in this draft. He just needs to get physically strong enough to do it against NBA competition and do it more consistently. Trent, meanwhile, is more ready, and Olshey said he hopes for him to contribute at some level next season. Trent was a McDonald's All-American and has played for various Team USA teams. He's been on track for this his whole life, Olshey said. Trent is 6'6", and Olshey said he envisions him as a something between a shooting guard and small forward, needing to improve his quickness to guard elite shooting guards and having to play up to guard a small forward. Many of the mock drafts had Trent being a mid to late first-round pick. That he lasted to the 37th pick will stick with him. Chip on my shoulder. It's more than that, Trent said. Going in the second round, I believe I was a first-rounder. I'm going to have to come in and work and prove I belong, prove I can stay in this league and prove that I'm better than a second-round pick. I'm up for that challenge. Trent's father played for the Blazers from 1995 to 1998, a coincidence not lost on the younger Trent. It's crazy. That can't be nothing but God's work, Trent said. To put me in the same place that my dad played, it's a surreal feeling. It's unexplainable. Crazy to think about. When I heard the Trailblazers had selected Anfernee Simons with the No. 24 pick in the NBA draft Thursday night, my first thought was that they turned this draft over to Paul Allen. The Trailblazer owner loves the draft, evaluating the prospects and enjoys projecting young players into the league. And when it comes to young players, it's simple: Simons. The most inexperienced player available, he spurned college for the IMG Academy, was the one that Portland chose. If you enjoy watching player development for a few years, this, by all accounts, is your man. But this is a team that vowed it was in the hunt for older and more experienced players who could help this group navigate through the first round of the playoffs, right? Well, no. Not with the draft. That stuff will have to come later on. Most scouting reports on Simons say he could someday turn out to be a very good player, but that day is not anytime soon. Perhaps 2 years away, in fact. This is obviously not someone who fits the Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum timeline. He's not going to provide immediate help, unless Portland knows something about him that other teams don't. Draft choices often come with questions, and Simons comes with the shortest one of all. Why? He's got a really bright future. He works. He can dribble, he can pass, he can shoot, he's a high-level athlete. We know he's going to work, said Blazer president, basketball operations Neil Olshey. His skill set translates, and when the physical growth catches up to his natural God-given ability, he's going to be a really good player. And when you are drafting 24th, it's sometimes best to take a chance on a player with a promising future rather than a mediocre present. One of the best parts about the modern NBA draft is that NBA fans all around the world react to their team's selections instantly on Twitter and Facebook. When Portland Trailblazers selected Anfernee Simons out of IMG with its No. 24 pick, Blazer fans were quick to react on social media. Initially, there were mixed reviews on Simons. Don't understand that pick at all. Hope I am pleasantly surprised in a couple years. Thumbs down. 9th ranked player in the 2018 recruiting class by ESPN. Previous 4 players ranked 9th: Jaren Jackson, 2017, was just drafted 4th; Malik Monk, 2016, Caleb Swanigan, 2015, Karl Anthony Towns, 2014. Could really pay off. 24 pick. The Blazers made a trade with Sacramento in which the Blazers sent 2 future second-round picks for Gary Trent Jr., a 6'6" guard out of Duke. Once the trade news broke, Rip City showed its love for Trent Jr. Instant reaction: I love the Gary Trent Jr. trade. Love it. Plays as great as his father did for Portland, Oregon better, and I hope this means we'll have some Gary Trent sightings sitting with the fans during games. At Barrett Jeremy, June 22, 2018. I actually like the Gary Trent Jr. pick more than Simons and Anfernee Simons. Blazers make draft night trade for Gary Trent Jr. Blazers empire. Gary Trent Jr. now a Trailblazer draft profile. Gary Trent Jr. 6 feet 6 inches guard, Duke. Here is what we know about the Blazers' first-round draft pick. Trailblazers go young. Select Anfernee Simons with 24th overall pick. Blazers have the luxury to develop Simons. The Trailblazers draft night might not be over. Portland will send Sacramento to 2 future second-round picks for Trent, league sources tell ESPN. https://t.co/ipsha4shms5 Adrian Wojnarowski, Edwin Jepson, June 22, 2018. Gary Trent Jr. is a 6'6" guard out of Duke. Read his draft profile just after 9:30 p.m. Thursday night. Owner Paul Allen tweeted about the trade at Trailblazers trade 2 future second-round picks and cash considerations to the Sacramento Kings for Duke guard at G. Trenta Jr. Welcome. Picked.twitter.com/GD1Wimzog. Paul Allen, at Paul Gallen, June 22, 2018. The Trail Blazers spent the one of the NBA's youngest rosters became even younger on Thursday. The Trailblazers drafted 19-year-old guard Anfernee Simons with the 24th overall pick on Thursday, a move that perhaps signaled earlier in the week when the Blazers flew him into Portland for a second workout. Simons, who last season attended the renowned IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida, instead of Louisville, is a 6'4", 180-pound guard who is known for his shooting. Simons, who turned 19 on June 8, was taken over French guard Ali Okobo, who impressed with his shooting at his Blazers workout, and wings Kyrie Thomas, Keita Bates-Diop, Jacob Evans and Zayn Musa. Depth at guard was among the Blazers' needs entering the draft. After starters Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, the Blazers have Wade Baldwin, and soon-to-be free agents Shabazz Napier and Pat Connaughton. The biggest question mark about Simons is his build. He is slight, and in his second workout in Portland he was backed down by bigger, older guards. But Simons said he thinks he can contribute right away with his scoring. Besides guard depth, the Blazers also need shooting, and Simons is regarded as a good shooter. He made 45% of his three-pointers while playing for IMG Academy. He was originally slated to attend Louisville, but withdrew in September of 2017 after then-coach Rick Pitino was placed on administrative leave. He first worked out for the Blazers on June 4, then again on Tuesday. He was originally scheduled to work out for Memphis on Tuesday, but the Blazers made a late call and expressed interest. Memphis owned the 32 ND pick, and the chance to work out for a first-round team swayed Simons. The Blazers entered the draft with the NBA's second-youngest roster. Watch as Neil Olshey addresses the media following the Trailblazers' 2018 NBA draft. The Trailblazers on Tuesday finished their pre-draft workouts, but not before creating a stir with their final group. Highlighting an otherwise nondescript group were 2 19-year-olds, guard Anfernee Simons, and Bosnian wing Zayn Musa. The buzz was mostly created by Simons, the 19-year-old high-flying, slick shooting guard, who canceled a scheduled workout with Memphis in order to accept a second workout with the Blazers on Tuesday. "I feel like Portland wanted me more," Simons said in explaining why he made the late switch. Of the 30 prospects the Blazers looked at this month, Simons is the only player to perform a second workout. The 6'4" Florida native committed to Louisville, but bypassed college last season and trained at the renowned IMG Academy in Bradenton. Simons, pronounced Simons, said the Blazers joined the Lakers' 25th pick and Orlando 35th pick as the only teams to ask for a second workout. Meanwhile, Musa, a 6'8" wing who played 2 seasons on the Bosnian national team with Blazers center Jusuf Nurkic, made the last of his 6 workouts on Tuesday. He says he can play both guard positions and small forward and possesses a level of passion that few, if any, prospects can claim. Musa left his family at age 11 to attend a basketball academy for 4 years. He later played professionally for 4 seasons. "I have sacrificed almost everything for basketball," Musa said. "I have that passion that I don't think anyone has in my country or in this draft." Musa has worked out for Denver, 14th pick, San Antonio, 18th, Utah, 21, Indiana, 23, and Brooklyn, 29. The Blazers own the 24th pick. But it was Simons' return to Portland that created the most intrigue. He said the Blazers told him they liked him and wanted to see more of him, and judging from the limited availability of Tuesday's workout, it appeared the Blazers wanted to see how he could handle himself against more physical guards. In his first workout on June 4, Simons went mostly against Kentucky's Hamidou Diallo and Duke's Trevon Duval, both fellow teenagers who are also of slight build. Simons is 6'4", 180. On Tuesday, Simons went mostly against Arkansas senior Jalen Barford, who at 6'3", 202 is stronger and plays more physical than what Simons went against in the first workout. On one play, Barford was able to back down Simons into the key before Simons roamed off his body and out of bounds as Barford scored uncontested. The guard play was much better, a lot more physical, Simons said. So that was kind of a challenge. Simons, who turned 19 earlier in June, said he knows his strength will be an issue, but he figures that will come with time. Obviously, I need to get stronger, and it's going to take time to get stronger, he said. But I felt I held my own pretty well enough to earn the Blazers' trust with the 24th pick. That will be the question come Thursday. If anything, he said the Blazers showed more interest than any other team. A couple of teams expressed a lot of interest, but the Blazers were different, Simons said. They interacted with me more and tried to learn more about me off the court. It's the final round of pre-draft workouts for the Trailblazers, and here's the rundown on who's at the practice facility today. Jalen Barford, 6'3", guard, Arkansas. Jacoby Boykins, 6'6", guard, Louisiana Tech. Brandon McCoy, 7'0", center, UNLV. Zainin Musa, 6'8", EF. Cedevita Zagreb, Croatia. Anfernee Simons, 6'4", guard, IMG Academy. Thomas Welsh, 7'0", center, UCLA. We are just days away from the 2018 NBA Draft. Are you ready? The Portland Trailblazers are gearing up with its number 24 pick. Here's a quick look at who people are saying could be the best bet for the Blazers when Portland is on the clock on Thursday night. Trailblazers Mock Draft 1.0, Pre-Combine Mock Draft 2.0, Post-Combine Mock Draft 3.0, After First Batch of Workouts Mock Draft 4.0, Our Analysts Mock Draft 5.0, will be released on Wednesday. The Blazers have held a total of 4 pre-draft workouts and have scheduled the 5th and final workout for Tuesday, June 19. Here's a roundup of all the players that have been brought into the Blazer practice facility to showcase their talents and see if they could be a good fit for the Blazers organization. Portland had its first pre-draft workout on Friday, June 1 with the following players: Keita Bates-Diop written draft profile, Jalen Brunson written draft profile, video draft profile, Melvin Frazier written draft profile. Could Frazier help build the Blazers empire? Aaron Holiday written draft profile, UCLA's Aaron Holiday looks up to Damian Lillard, looking for right fit. Can Holiday help build the Blazers empire? Raymond Spalding written draft profile, Gary Trent Jr. written draft profile. Could Trent Jr. help build the Blazers empire? The following day on June 2, the Blazers brought in several guards. Bruce Brown written draft profile, Miami guard Bruce Brown heads to Blazers workout fueled by a memory. Could Brown help build the Blazers empire? Dante DiVincenzo written draft profile, could DiVincenzo help build the Blazers empire? Jacob Evans written draft profile, video draft profile. Trailblazers eyeing Jacob Evans, who models game after Butler. Pippen. Could Evans help build the Blazers empire? Ben Lammers. Could Lammers help build the Blazers empire? Chimezie Metu written draft profile, Elie Okobo written draft profile for the Blazers' next workouts on Monday, June 4. Portland brought in Hamidou Diallo. Could Diallo help build the Blazers empire? Trevon Duval written draft profile, Jairus Lyles UMBC coach Odemon Jairus Lyles, he understands his role. Shake Milton. Could Milton help build the Blazers empire? Victor Sanders written draft profile, Anfernee Simons written draft profile, video draft profile. Can Simons help build the Blazers empire? The next pre-draft workout participants were in Portland for the Blazers' 4th round of workouts on Thursday, June 14. Troy Brown Jr. written draft profile, could Brown help build the Blazers empire? Mikhail McIntosh written draft profile, D'Anthony Melton. Could Melton help build the Blazers empire? Josh Okogie written draft profile video draft profile could Okogie help build the Blazers empire? Billy Preston written draft profile Landry Shamet written draft profile could Shamet help build the Blazers empire? Kyrie Thomas written draft profile could Thomas help build the Blazers empire? The Blazers have Tuesday, June 19th scheduled for its fifth and final pre-draft workout at 10 a.m. We will have you covered with all the participants' draft profiles.